Dr. Yoni Whitten here, and if you've been struggling with frozen shoulder, then this is the video for you. I'm going to show you a simple, safe, and super effective way to restore range of motion to that stuck joint. Let's get into this. Frozen shoulder is somewhat of a controversial and a very misunderstood diagnosis. See, on the one hand, people suffering from this problem have overt signs of clinical dysfunction. Oftentimes they can't move their shoulder 1 degree in any direction. But on the other hand, when you send these people out for imaging studies, those studies come back clear, which has led some clinicians to tell people suffering with this problem, there's nothing wrong with your shoulder. Well, I'm here to tell you that nothing could be further from the truth. Just the fact that your body is spending so much metabolic energy to lock that area down in a process that we call splinting is evidence of a massive problem. The only way that your body will go to the effort to spend that much energy is if something is really wrong with that shoulder. And just because it doesn't show up on imaging doesn't mean it's not there. The thing that you have to keep in mind with a frozen shoulder is that your body feels unsafe. The only reason a splinting reaction takes place is because your body is locking the area down in an attempt to prevent further damage from being done. And so if you're going to have any hope of rehabilitating that joint and restoring range of motion, you've got to increase your body's sense of safety. And my favorite movement for doing this is called the wall slide. And the only thing you're going to need for this is a rolled up hand towel. Once you've got yourself a medium-sized hand towel, just roll it up as tight as you possibly can till you get something that looks like that. And then you're going to grasp that rolled towel with both hands in an overhand grip, the same way that you would if you were riding a bicycle. There should be about 1.5 to 2 fists distance between your hands. And then from there, you're going to turn and face the wall. Your feet should be positioned about hip width apart, and they should be 6 to 12 inches away from the wall when starting out. You're then going to place the rolled towel at eye level, straight out in front of you. And it's important here that only the towel is touching the wall. You want to make sure that your fingertips are not underneath there and in contact with the wall, and you don't want your palms against the wall either. Just the towel is touching. Once you've got that, you're going to lean inward by bending your elbows, and you're going to get to the point where your nose is about 1 inch away from touching that towel. Now you're loading quite a bit of weight into your hands and into the wall here, which helps activate the stabilizers at your shoulder. And then even for people with a severe frozen shoulder, you should find that as you're leaning in and putting pressure on the wall, you're able to slowly slide that towel up the wall. The key here is maintaining the forward lean. If you start straightening out, you're going to have a problem. But by staying forward, you should be able to slowly slide the arms up the wall. And it's important that you only go as far as you can go pain-free. Bring it back down to eye level and back up, back and forth. Making sure that you're keeping the weight into the wall the whole time, and then slowly building up into a rhythmic back and forth here. As you improve in your comfort level and the shoulder warms up, you may even find that you can go a little higher. And as you do that, you want to attempt to touch your chest to the wall when your arms are in the highest position. Slowly sliding back down. Notice that when I finish, my nose is still 1 inch away from the towel. There are a few simple ways to modify wall slides to set yourself up for success. First and foremost, you need to control the range of motion. It's critical that you only slide as far up the wall as you can while remaining completely pain-free. You cannot get yourself out of pain by inflicting more pain, so control your range of motion. Second, control the amount of weight that you're pressing into the wall, and you do that by how far you position your feet away from the wall. So when first starting out, like I said, you want to use a short distance, about 6 inches when somebody's first starting out with a frozen shoulder. As you get better at the motion and the joint warms up and the body and the mind become less sensitized, you can start increasing the distance that you place your feet from the wall, and this will increase the difficulty of the motion. As far as sets and repetitions for the wall slide, I'll usually have people perform 1 to 2 sets of 15 to 25 repetitions 2 times per day. And there's enough wiggle room within those parameters that most people can adjust the workload to make sure that they're not getting too sore as they rehabilitate their shoulder. The topic for this video was a suggestion from viewers just like you. So if there's a specific pain, posture, or rehab-related topic that you want to know about, leave it in the comment section down below and I'll make a video about it. Before you head out of here, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you're updated every time a new video comes out. That's all for now. See you next time.